Welcome to the DC Everest Softball Complex. Thursday afternoon fast pitch. We're back in Wisconsin Valley Conference play. DC Everest getting ready to take on the Merrill Blue Jays. Hello, everybody. I'm Chris Conley. Everyone's asking what's wrong with the Evergreens. They've lost 2 games this week. I don't think there's anything wrong with them. They lost to 2 quality teams. A 1-run loss to Toma over at the Chippewa Falls Triangular. And then when last seen, they fell 4-3 on the road to Marshfield. Evergreens had runners at the corners with nobody out in the 7th and couldn't push that tying run across. Evergreens are 18-2 overall, so don't really let the 2 losses bother you. If anything, it takes some pressure off this team to try and complete an undefeated season. That's gone by the wayside. Evergreens have already clinched Valley Conference titles with a 9-1 record. Merrill Blue Jays arrive here 7-10 overall. They are 3-7 in league play. Let's meet the starting lineups and batting orders. First, for the Merrill Blue Jays, they're wearing their dark blue uniforms with red trim and white numbers.
We'll have your starting lineups in just
Danny
1 moment.
Schilke will lead off for the Blue Jays and play left field. Kendall Klug is the catcher. She'll bat second. Pitcher Mackenzie Hurt bats for herself and will hit third. Grace Hoff is the shortstop, fourth. Abby Kruger, the third baseman, fifth. Miley Kruger, so double Krugers, at first base, 6th. Ava Schultz is the second baseman, 7th. Designated player is Olivia Barker. She'll hit 8th and will bat for the right fielder, Mackenzie Ellenberger. And the catcher is Gabby Wheeler. So for the visiting Blue Jays, Schilke, Klug, Hurt, Hoff, Abby Kruger, Miley Kruger, Schultz, Barker, and Wheeler. For the homestanding Evergreens in black with green trim and white numerals, Sydney Spear will lead off and will play center field for the Evergreens. Aubrey Klatt is the catcher, batting second. Mara Meverden will play third. Piper Scholes is the designated player. She'll hit 4th and will bat for shortstop Lauren Semro. Addie Cluck will pitch and hit for herself, 5th. Taylor Friedel's at first base, 6th. Brooke Brown is in left field, 7th. Kelsey Meverden's in right field, 8th, and Kelsey Woolley will play second base and will bat 9th. For the homestanding Evergreens, good to be back home. Spear, Klatt, Meverden, Schultz, Cluck, Friedel, Brown, Kelsey Meverden, and Kelsey Woolley. Our pregame coverage on Zaleski Sports is brought to you by Auto Select, Schofield Avenue in Weston, providing dependable vehicle repair, service, and tires for 22 years. With a 3-year nationwide warranty, free roadside assistance, at Auto Select, you're good to go. That's Auto Select on Schofield Avenue in Weston and Highway 10 East and Church Street in Stevens Point. Starting lineups will be introduced to the crowd that's gathered here. We'll have our national anthem and then the first pitch underway. Getting ready for DC Everest and Merrill when we come right back on Zaleski Sports.
Find auto repairs, brakes, tires, and oil changes all in one place at Auto Select in Weston. At Auto Select, you can expect dependable automotive repair from the experts you can trust will exceed your expectations. Auto repair has never been so comfortable with a spacious, clean waiting room with refreshments along with shuttle service and loaner vehicles for your convenience. And ask about their 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty. For your next auto repair or maintenance, bring your vehicle to Auto Select on Schofield Avenue in Weston. In Stevens Point and Plover, at Auto Select, you're good to go.
If the check engine light comes on in your car, do you address it or hope it goes away on its own? Pain is your body's check engine light signaling that something isn't right. Innovative Health in Weston can help identify and fix the aches and pains of everyday life. We deliver effective chiropractic care for every joint in your body, from your neck to your back to your knees and feet. With 4 doctors on staff and advanced treatment options, we've been consistently voted a top chiropractic and sports medicine clinic in central Wisconsin. Whether you're a high school athlete, a pregnant mom, or just feeling the wear and tear of life, give us a call at Innovative Health in Weston today.
Feel better, live better, Innovative Health.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com.
At catcher, number 5, Aubrey.
Welcome back to the DC Everest softball complex. Merrill's batting order and starters have been introduced to the crowd here. DC Everest being brought out one at a time. We are chasing the raindrops today. The forecast calls for showers or thunderstorms in the later parts of the afternoon. So this game, originally scheduled for 4:30, will start at 3 o'clock. If you're joining us late, what? Are you misinformed? You can watch the whole game from start to finish on our Zaleski Sports channel.
Number 8, Taylor.
For right now, though, it's a very comfortable afternoon. It'll be 79 degrees when we get to first pitch. Just a light wind blowing from right field to left, but at least for now as we start, the weather's not going to be a factor. With the possibility of thunderstorms, you'll want to play from the lead today, won't you? Of course. Lead Car Toyota of Wausau says discover unbeatable deals and award-winning service at Lead Car of Toyota. It's your full-service destination for everything Toyota, including their state-of-the-art collision center. Find us at North 20th Avenue in Wausau.
Shortstop, senior, number 23, Lauren Semro, and the rest of the DC Everest Evergreens.
So again, with the possibility of inclement weather, this game is going to start a little bit early. First, down to field level for our national anthem.
Country and who are currently serving this great land of ours.
Both teams play with short benches today. Merrill brings over just 11 kids, and 12 suit up for DC Everest. First pitch, Evergreens and Blue Jays next on Zaleski Sports.
Are you ready to give your kids a head start on smart money habits? With Abbey Bank's Bright Future Checking, kids and teens can learn to manage money with you right by their side. They get their own debit card, and you can keep an eye on spending with easy-to-use mobile banking and card controls. The Bright Future checking account has no fees, no minimum balance, and kids get a bonus after the first deposit is made. Give your child the power of independence. Stop in or visit abbeybank.com to get started. Abbey Bank is member FDIC.
Welcome back as the Evergreens look to find that winning feeling again. Blue Jays will hit first. Here's the Everest defense behind pitcher Addie Cluck. Brooke Brown's in left field. Kelsey Meverden's in center. That's Sydney Spear in right. Actually, none of the outfielders are in their regular positions. Some are trying out their dance moves before we get underway today. Mara Meverden's at third base. Lauren Semro's the shortstop. Kelsey Woolley's at second base and Taylor Friedel's at first. Aubrey Klatt catches and Addie Cluck is ready to operate.
Batting for the Blue Jays, left fielder, number 6, Danny Schilke.
Danny Schilke to lead off for Merrill. Again, we'll start 7 minutes early ahead of expected showers and thunderstorms. First pitch, swing and a miss. Yes, around here we're all in favor of early games. No problem getting a dinner reservation when we'll wrap up tonight. It's up high, a ball and a strike. Tell the Hiawatha that I'd like my regular table an hour or two early, please. Up high, it's 2-1. I see that the Everest baseball team, they're playing over at West today. They got started even earlier. I think they started at 2:30 today. Tip back to the catcher's mitt, 2-2. When last checked, the Evergreens had a 6 spot up in the baseball game in the first inning, so they've got an early lead. Strike 3. Danny Schilke caught looking at the third strike.
Now batting number 7, Kendall Klug.
Kendall Klug will hit now. 1 out and none on. Strike 1. Did I see in that Everest Marshfield game on Tuesday that we had our Zaleski Sports graphic? We had the Cluck K counter, keeping track of her strikeouts during that game. I think she had 8 or 9. Tipped and fouled back. No balls, 2 strikes. My camera operator says he doesn't have the skills yet. He will. Just missed inside. That one's too close to take. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Addie Cluck's afternoon starts off with 2 batters and 2 strikeouts. Mackenzie Hurt, the opposing pitcher, will take her turn now. We're brought to you by Great Lakes Cheese. Great Lakes Cheese of Wausau offers a state-of-the-art facility, excellent benefits, pay, culture, and more. Join a growing company, get your career on the right path. Learn more and apply at greatlakescheese.com. Ball 1. Mac Hurt from the right side. Popped up on the infield. First baseman calling, and it drops in front of her. It's a 2-base error. Could have been the shortstop, second baseman, or first baseman. Taylor Friedel called them all off and then had it drop in front of her.
Batting shortstop,
Grace Huff to hit.
13,
2 outs.
Grace Huff.
Merrill would love to steal a run here in the first inning, then lead Grace to hit one through. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Mac Hurt, taking her lead off second base, stumbled, kind of twisted over her own feet, is trying to get back. She's up and back safely. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Strike 3 on the inside corner. Addie Cluck has struck out the side and is not damaged by a 2-base infield error. Half inning complete, Merrill nothing. Evergreens are coming to bat when we come back on Zaleski Sports.
Does your roof need attention? Don't replace it, restore it with Seamless Commercial Roofing. Our process is guaranteed and a fraction of the cost of replacement with no downtime. When your roof needs attention, call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield.
For the very best in craftsmanship and innovative construction, put your trust in Scherer Construction. You'll see their work when you drop your kids at school, visit the public library, drive past the fire station, or even in the industrial park. Scherer Construction has helped countless homeowners with bringing their dreams to life, and hundreds of businesses create beautiful facilities that make our communities shine all throughout Wisconsin. For your next residential, commercial, municipal, or educational construction project, join the countless others who have put their faith in Scherer Construction. Find their location right here in Wausau or online at schererconstruction.com.
Great Lakes Cheese in Wausau is hiring full-time second and third shifts with competitive starting wages and a pay increase every 90 days during your first year. Great Lakes Cheese invests in their employees. Apply today at jobs.greatlakescheese.com.
Welcome back. Bottom of the first is on. Here's the Merrill defense behind Mac Hurt, the starting pitcher. Danny Shuckley's in left field. Gabby Wheeler in center and Mackenzie Ellenbecker in right. Abby Krieger's the third baseman, Grace Hoff at shortstop. Ava Schultz plays second base and Miley Krieger's at first. Kendall Klug catches. And Mac Hurt is ready to go to Sydney Spear, who will lead off for the Evergreens. I see that the Evergreens baseball team, top of the third inning, is up 12-1. So they're looking to 10-run the Wausau West Warriors and sweep the season series there. It is super dry here at the
Batting for
DC
the
Everest
Evergreen,
softball
senior number
complex.
16, Sydney Spear.
Every time a player moves in the dirt area, little dust bunnies kick up. Sydney Spear from the left side, ready to hit. Looks to bunt, and the pitch is down low. Pulled the bat back. It's ball one. Coming set, coming home. Spear looking to bunt again. Pulled the bat back, high and away. 2 balls, no strikes. Mac Herpt has yet to throw a strike. Fast Pitch is brought to you by France Propane, your locally owned complete service propane company. They've served all of central Wisconsin for only over 2 generations. Learn more at francepropane.com. France Propane, local, quality, family. 3 balls, no strikes. Evergreens would love an early base runner here in the bottom of the first. Sydney Spear draws a walk.
Spear draws a walk, brings up your catcher, number 5, junior Aubrey Klott.
Aubrey Klott to hit now. Aubrey's a junior, so we're going to get 2 seasons out of the Klott family up here in the press box operating the scoreboard. Sacrifice bunt moves the runner over to second
With a
base.
sacrifice bunt to advance. Spear brings up junior number 14, Mara Meverden.
Mara Meverden to hit with 1 out and a runner in scoring position. Strike 1 on the inside corner. Mara Meverden's bat has cooled off a little bit. First half of the season through April, she was almost automatic at the plate. Impossible to keep up that pace. Low gets away from the catcher. Wild pitch will move the runner up to third base. Merrill keeps the second baseman and shortstop back. So that runner at third's going to break for home on a ground ball. Strike on the inside corner. A ball and 2 strikes to Mara Meverden. Hitter. Runners at first and third. Here comes Piper Scholes, the Evergreen's most reliable hitter for the entire season.
Piper Scholes.
Piper's got big RBI numbers, big extra base hit numbers, hit for power and average. Everything you would ask. So Piper is in as the designated player with 1 out and runners on the corners. Evergreens love the double steal in this spot. So let's see if Mara Meverden is going. She is. Pitch is wild. Runner's going to come in safe. A wild pitch. And the runner's going to move all the way down to third base. She's safe too. Mara Meverden is in under the tag. 2 wild pitches, and the Evergreens have an early 1-0 lead. Pitch was way outside. So the Evergreens get this run without the benefit of a hit. Hit on the ground to second. Throw over to first, got the out, but the run comes in. So that's a productive at-bat for Piper Scholes. Gets herself another RBI. 2-0.
Schultz to Krieger for the out. Brings up.
Here's
senior
Addie
pitcher,
Cluck. 2 outs and the
22,
base is empty.
Addison Cluck.
We're brought to you by Culligan Water, specializing in all your water softener, drinking water, and water filtration systems. Count on Culligan. They'll keep your water pure and healthy with unparalleled service and convenient delivery options. Up high. A ball and a strike to Addie. will go back out to the pitcher's mound in the second inning, staked to at least a 2-0 lead. Checked her swing and could not hold up. A ball and 2 strikes. France Propane is your locally owned, complete service propane company serving central Wisconsin for 2 generations. Learn more at francepropane.com. France Propane, local, quality, family. Foul back and Addie stays alive. Evergreens have already clinched a share of the Wisconsin Valley Conference. They win the conference outright with a win today. Popped up on the infield. Third base, calling and catching. Abby Krieger has retired Addison Schultz in foul ground. Evergreen's going to walk a hit batter, and everybody moves up on 2 wild pitches. It's Everest 2, Merrill nothing on Zaleski Sports.
The doctor basically said, you're going to be in a wheelchair and walk in with a walker. And I'm like, what? I'm like, that's my life. That's my life story. I looked around on the internet and I found Shai at Next Step Prosthetics. And I came in and met with him, and I felt so comfortable here, so unfearful. He said, we're going to get you up and walking.
Call to set up a free, no obligation evaluation. Next Step Prosthetics, the fit for you.
At Ridgetop, we are your trusted, local, affordable exterior renovations expert. Isn't that right, Bo?
Exactly, especially when we are working on someone's biggest investment.
Can you give us an example, Bo?
Well, there was this house. We replaced the roofing, siding, and windows. Then, they left a 5-star review.
One of our thousands of 5-star reviews?
Exactly.
For your free, no obligation estimate, call us today or go to ridgetopexteriors.com.
Number 4.
Top of the second is on. Evergreens lead 2-0. Abby Krieger to hit against Addison Schultz. Swing and a miss. You can tell, now this is only the 5th batter that Merrill has sent to the plate. Some of the Blue Jays just having trouble dealing with Addie Cluck's velocity. Swings are late. So like there. No balls, 2 strikes. Since there may be some weather, the Everest boys may want to let up a little bit. Got to get to 5 innings in that game. 14-0. 14-1, beg your pardon. Everest boys baseball leading Wausau West.
Batting first base.
Krieger is the 4th strikeout from Addie Cluck. She's retired by strikeout all 4 batters that she's faced. Miley Krieger to hit now. Fouls that one off. Culligan Water specializes in all of your water softener, drinking water, and water filtration systems. Count on Culligan to keep your water pure and healthy with unparalleled service and convenient delivery options. Addie's ahead in the count now, 0-2. Swing and a miss, just waved at that. Miley Krieger is a 5th strikeout victim. Ava Schultz will hit, 2 outs and none on.
At the plate, Ava Schultz.
Late on that. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Express Employment says get help finding your next career at Express Employment Professionals. Locations in Wausau, Stevens Point, and Marshfield. Learn more at expresspros.com. expresspros.com. And quickly, Schultz is down, no balls and 2 strikes. Addie bids for back-to-back strikeouts to the side. Got it. Schultz saw just 3 pitches. Merrill could not have been quieter in the top half of the second. Everest 2, Blue Jays nothing on Zaleski Sports.
Selling your car to Dahl Auto is quick and easy. Bring your title and keys, and you'll have a check in as little as 30 minutes. Still owe money on your vehicle? No problem. We'll take care of it. Dahl Auto. Simple.
I'm Jamie Schley. As your American Family Insurance agent, I'm looking out for what matters to you, even when nothing is wrong. Give me a call or stop by our new office location and let's talk about your insurance needs today.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Bottom of the second, Evergreen sends 6, 7, and 8 in their batting order. Taylor Friedel, Brooke Brown, and Kelsey Meverden to hit.
At the plate for the DC Everest Evergreen, senior number 8, Taylor Friedel.
First pitch to Taylor, inside for a ball. Taylor Friedel, another one of the Everest seniors. I mean, the time is now for this team to go as deep as it can in postseason. Up and in, 2 balls and no strikes. Axis Insurance says for all of your personal, business, auto, and life insurance needs, there's always a local agent you can look to. Axis Insurance. Learn more at axisinsurance.net. Their business revolves around you. A little bit low. 3 balls, no strikes. Leadoff walk came around to score in the first inning, and Mac Herpt is trying to avoid that in the second. On the inside corner, strike, 3-1. Bleachers are full today. See if the umbrellas come out before we're done today. Take strike 2. Count fills up. Taylor, Brooke, and Kelsey Meverden to hit. Evergreens have had a productive bottom half of their batting order all season. Hit on the ground, pitcher's got it, and there's the first out. So Mac Herpt battles back after being down 3 balls in the count. Gets the leadoff out. Brooke Brown to hit.
Now batting, senior number 12, Brooke Brown.
This broadcast crew is scheduled to be in Wittenberg tomorrow. Wittenberg versus Amherst, high school baseball. Small schools, those are first and second place teams. Unless, of course, it's raining. Our Zaleski Sports equipment, like the Wicked Witch of the West in The Wizard of Oz, it would melt if it gets wet. I'm melting. To ball and the strike here to Brooke Brown. Late on the swing there, 1-2.
Come on, Brooke.
So Mac Herpt maybe getting into a bit of a groove here. Ahead in the count, 1-2 to Brooke Brown. 1 out, nobody on. Coming home. Low. Bounced off the front of the dish. You know what you like about the Everest team? I mean, yeah, they've had 2 losses, so this has been an uncharacteristic week. Yet the team's still loose. Looks like they continue to play with a lot of confidence. Inside, counts full now. Payoff pitch coming home, up high. It's a 1-out walk for Brooke Brown.
Draws a walk. Advances on base on balls. Brings up
Here's Kelsey Meverden.
center fielder, number 1, Kelsey Meverden.
Again, we said just a moment ago, the Evergreens' bottom part of the batting order is good. You're not going to find as many hitters as good in the number 8 spot as Kelsey Meverden is for the Evergreens. Served into shallow right field, it's down. Just over the outstretched arms of Aver Schultz, the second baseman. Runners move to the corners.
With a hit.
Meverden's got the first hit for the Evergreens.
Brings up senior number 4, Kelsey Woolley.
Here's Kelsey Woolley to hit. Runner from first is going. Evergreens try the double steal. Ball is loose in front of home plate, and the run is in. Pitch went to the backstop. Evergreens already had the double steal on. It's a wild pitch that brings in Brooke Brown from third base. 3-0. Kelsey Woolley still has an RBI opportunity with Kelsey Meverden down at second base. Runners going, hit and run was on. That's fouled back. A ball and a strike. Visit Marshfield for people who like other people dressed as cows. Dairy Fest is coming up May 30th and 31st. Marshfield.com has all the details. We'll see you in Marshfield for a fun-filled weekend at Dairy Fest. Swing and a miss at the high hard one. 1-2. Evergreens with 2 in the first, 1 more here in the second. 3-0. Swing and a miss there. Kelsey Woolley strong strike 2 and strike 3 in that sequence were both high and out of the strike zone.
At the top of the order with senior Sydney Spear.
To the top of the order we go. Sydney Spear walked and scored her first time up. Look to bunt again, leaves it up high. Not sure I like the bunt in this spot. Got a runner at second with 2 outs. Sydney's a potent bat. Got to drive the ball to the outfield. Get that run in from 2 bases away instead of 1. Low. Runner is going and takes third base. Two balls, no strikes. There are 2 outs, and Merrill's looking to strand that runner at third base now. Pushes the bunt down the third base line and foul. Again, I guess on a play like that, if the third baseman comes in and throws to first, the runner will break from third and try and score. I just kind of like a line drive to the outfield in this spot, and Sydney Spears more than capable. Swings and misses at that. It's 2-2. Schecter's swing didn't go. Counts full. Aubrey Klatt to hit if the inning continues.
Yep. She can run though. Yes, she can.
Coming home. Ball 4.
Spear advances.
Spear has walked in both of her plate appearances. Aubrey Klatt laid down a bunt. Successful sacrifice first time up.
Aubrey Klatt.
Let's get it. Come on, Byron. You got this. Let's go, kid. Let's go, kid.
Runner going from second. The throw comes down to third. Everybody's safe. 2 in scoring position now for the Evergreens. Aubrey Klatt's got the hot pink shoelaces. Easily identifiable anywhere on the softball diamond. Big cut. Swing and a miss. 1-1. She was looking to send that out into Kennedy Park. Swing and a miss there. Another big cut. 1-2. Am I hearing that correctly? Teacher Appreciation Night after the game. So teachers, I'm sure, have brought their umbrellas just in case. Foul tipped into the catcher's mitt and unable to hold it. So Klatt's at bat continues.
Nice and loose.
Maybe later today, one of the science teachers, if they bring over one of the golf umbrellas, can say, look, here's the electricity experiment. Let me show you how this works. Popped up towards our press box. Is there room for a play? Yes, there is. Miley Krieger, the first baseman, has retired Aubrey Klott in
Krieger
foul
with the
territory.
catch.
Evergreens
By the
get
dugout,
one more
going
run,
in.
2 complete. Now 3-0 Everest on Zaleski Sports.
Going in.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eau Claire.
Jane, I'm Steve from security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Welcome back. In between innings, Everest starting pitcher Addison Cluck is trying to do some groundskeeping in the plant and back foot hole. It's so dry. The two pitchers have kind of different landing spots, and between them it looks like we're digging the Panama Canal out there. Yeah, I mean, assuming that it holds off till after our game is over.
Number 14, designated player Olivia Barker.
Olivia Barker to lead off. Assuming that the rain holds off, we could use the moisture. Sure could. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Addie has retired all 6 of the outs by strikeout so far. In between, there's a dropped fly ball in the infield. Swing and a miss, 0-2. And again, Olivia Barker just looks uncertain with the velocity of Addie Cluck. Swing and a miss. She's down on 3 pitches. 7 strikeouts for Addison Cluck. Gabby Wheeler to hit with 1 out, nobody on.
Batting center fielder Gabby Wheeler.
We've joked a little about teacher appreciation for other sports. Looking to bunt, that bunted and hit her. That should be a foul ball. I mean, it hit the bat. No, they're awarding her first base. They're going to say that it hit Gabby Wheeler first, then came up and hit the bat. Gabby's kind of joking about that, and now our infield umpire and our home plate umpire are talking about that. I thought it hit the bat first and then came up and hit her in foul territory. Now they're going to say with the call, hit batter. Okay? What I would say about that is our home plate umpire is the person closest to it. Sees it better than we do.
Batting for the Merrill Blue Jays.
Danny
number
Schilke
6,
to the
Danny
top of the batting order.
Schilke.
She struck out her first time. First ball swinging, shallow right field, and it's down. Sydney Spear played it off to the side. With 1 out, there are runners on first and second. First hit for the Merrill Blue Jays.
Base hit for Schilke brings up number 7 catcher Kendall Klug.
Kendall Klug will hit. Blue Jays show some life here. Strike one. I have joked at past teacher appreciation nights that if I was playing, I'd want to honor the teacher who came closest to flunking me. Dear Mrs. Salerno, thank you for keeping me eligible for today's game. No balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. There's the second out of the inning.
Batting number 27, Mac Herty.
Mac Hurt to bat. Reached on an error on a pop-up in the infield. She was running it out and was all the way at second base when it was dropped on the right side of the infield. Ball 1. Just inside. 2-0. Laid off, throw back down to first, runners back. Infinity Exteriors, installing peace of mind, roofing, siding, and windows built to last, saving our communities from unscrupulous contractors. Infinity Exteriors guarantees quality you can trust. Line drive to center, and the Blue Jays are going to get on the board. Goes all the way to the wall. 1 run is in. The stop sign will go up for the trail runner holding at third base. It's a 2-out RBI double for Mac Hurt, and it's 3-1.
Mac Herke with a double and an RBI brings up shortstop Grace Huff.
Runners at second and third, so the Blue Jays should be looking for more in this spot. Let's see if Grace Huff knock a couple of teammates in. Swing and a miss. There's strike 2. Popped up, foul territory. Going to be on the other side of the chain link fence. Just missed the bleachers. No balls, 2 strikes. Cluck looking to regain order in this spot. Coming home, little hot. Again, it's an important at-bat. Hit to the outfield could tie this ball game. So the Blue Jays are heard from here in the visitors' half of the third. Ground ball, left side, and foul.
Nice play, coach. You still got it.
1-2. Swing and a miss. Cluck gives up 2 hits and hit a batter who came around to score, but she still strikes out the side. Addie's got 9 strikeouts. We'll go to the bottom of the third, 3-1 DC Everest on Zaleski Sports.
Hi, I'm Josh Marks, owner of Infinity Exteriors. 9 out of 10 brand new roofs can't pass a simple manufacturer warranty inspection, meaning 9 out of 10 brand new roofs have no warranty. Infinity operates on principles instilled in my Marine Corps service: honor, courage, and commitment. Infinity is meticulous craftsmanship, unbeatable quality, and always at the best price. Infinity buys more, pays less, passing those savings directly to you. We're booking new roofs, siding, and windows. Call today.
Are you tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com.
We're back at the Everest softball complex. Merrill scratches out a run, and it's 3-1 as the Evergreens come up to hit. Mara Meverden, Piper Scholes, and Addie Cluck to hit. 3, 4, and 5 in the Everest batting order.
Mara Meverden.
Mara was hit by a pitch and came around to score.
Dawn gave him to me. Thank you. Thank you.
First ball swinging, and it's popped up. Caught by the pitcher.
Caught by
Matt Hurt has retired Mara Meverden on just 1 pitch.
Brings up junior designated player number 18.
Piper Scholes grounded out to second, first time up. She's 0 for 1 today. Peterson Kramer Funeral Home is committed to providing personal and compassionate care for each customer. Let Peterson Kramer Funeral Home step up for you in your time of need. Strike 1. Strike 2. Each team with 1 hit. Walks, hit batters, wild pitches have shaped the scoring in this game. Outside, 1 and 2. J&D Tube Benders, founded in 1968, they've stayed in the Felch family ever since, a locally owned manufacturer specializing in tube bending, welding, and cutting. Find and join the J&D Tube Bending team in the Schofield Industrial Park or at jdtube.com. Throw down to first, got it.
Batting, senior pitcher.
Merrill
Addison
will bid
Cluck.
for a 3-up, 3-down inning. Let's see what Addie Cluck has to say about this. Popped out to the third baseman in foul territory her first time up. Down low, ball 1. Softball seedings will be out next week. Evergreen's looking at a number 1 seed, you would think. High strike, 1-1. Fouled off, a ball and 2 strikes. Yeah, I am away on Monday and Tuesday. So I'm going to put the microphone down and let everyone else in the press box scramble for who's going to call the game. I'll leave behind my list of bad jokes, just sprinkle them in from one inning to the next. Cluck has struck out. It's a 3-up, 3-down inning for the Blue Jays. 3 complete, 3-1 DC Everest on Zaleski Sports.
Hello, it's Mayor Lois T. Strake asking you to join us for Marshfield's Dairy Fest. Dairy, great time. The fun starts with me on Friday, May 30th at the Mayor's Breakfast, 5:30 to 9:30 a.m. At 5 p.m., head to Columbia Park for family-friendly entertainment, and later join free live music at the Wenzel Family Plaza. Saturday, May 31st, the parade starts at 11 o'clock, and Wenzel Family Plaza will host fun activities. In the afternoon, the Pie and Ice Cream Social is at the Upham Mansion, and Nuts Deep 2 will be hosting an outdoor beer garden with live music. For more information, go to visitmarshfield.com.
Is it time to replace your old gutters? Call Schwartz Seamless Gutters and protect your home with new seamless technology. No seams, no leaks. With free estimates in 2 days or less and workmanship guaranteed, our service is as seamless as our gutters.
Top of the 4th, and Abby Krieger will hit for the Merrill Blue Jays. My name's Chris Conley. If you're a Blue Jays fan or if you're part of the Everest sports family, glad you're with us on Zaleski Sports today. Inside corner, strike 1 to Abby. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Swing and a miss. That's Addison Cluck's 10th strikeout. All the outs retired, all the outs recorded are via strikeout. Miley Krieger is 0 for 1. Swing and a miss at one that was up above her shoulders. Innovative Health says pain is your body's check engine light, signaling something's not right. Come to Innovative Health in Weston for the best in chiropractic care. They'll keep your body running the way it's meant to work. Feel better, live better. Innovative Health. A ball and a strike. Little high. 2-1. Yeah, the one run that Merrill's plated, Gabby Wheeler, it was judged that he was hit by a pitch. We think she bunted and then the ball came up and hit her. We think it should have been a foul ball up here. That was not the call down on the field. Here it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, another strikeout. This is surreal. I mean, Addie Cluck is always going to be a high strikeout pitcher. She's just got velocity that most high school batters don't see. But she's now struck out 10. No one else has a putout for the Evergreens. Ava Schultz is the next victim up and takes strike 1. Swing and a miss, late on that. No balls, 2 strikes. Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. MutualofWausau.com to find an agent near you. Swing and a miss. This is surreal. Addie Cluck has struck out the side in the first, second, third, and fourth innings. That's 12 strikeouts. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th. Evergreens 3, Blue Jays 1 on Zaleski Sports.
The auto service specialist at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service can change your oil, fix your brakes, align your vehicle, make that check engine light go away, and more. Great service from great people at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
At Nicolay Bank, we believe that our hometown communities are the backbone of what makes Wisconsin special. From Crivets to Manitowoc and Algoma to Grand Chute, you see a thriving community with Nicolay Bank working as a partner, acting not as a corporation, but a community. When we serve together with local entrepreneurs and leaders, great things happen. That is our guiding principle. A strong and successful hometown means a strong and successful Wisconsin. We are proud to be a part of that. Nicolay Bank. Real people, real conversations.
Bottom of the fourth. We're chatting up here in the press box. It's so unusual to see the Evergreens on a one-game losing streak. They played 20 times and won 18 of them.
Leading off here in the bottom of the fourth for the Evergreens, senior Taylor Friedel.
But when last seen, the Evergreens lost 4-3 to Marshfield. In the visitors' seventh, the Evergreens had runners at first and third with nobody out. Couldn't cash them in. Didn't make good contact in the next three batters that followed and came up a run short. Taylor Friedel swings and misses, strike one. Yeah, the Evergreens popped up the ball twice on the infield and then grounded out to end the game. And you just saw how that seventh inning unfolded on Tuesday. You think, no problem, Evergreens got this. How could they not? Until they didn't. Taylor's behind, no balls and two strikes. Fouled that one off.
But not really, though. I mean, her velocity and decent swing. Yeah. Make good contact, it'll go. Yeah.
For Marshfield, of course, that's the best win of their season by far. Tigers celebrated right in front of the Everest bench. I mean, that just goes with the territory of being one of the elite teams in the state. Any team that happens to beat you, that's going to be a memorable afternoon for them. Here it's a ball and two strikes. Foul back again, so Taylor's a tough customer. Mackenzie Herpt has allowed only one hit. Down low, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Has given up 2 walks. One of them came around to score. Beg your pardon, 3 walks. 2 of the 3 walked batters have come in for the Evergreens. 2-2 pitch. Outside, count fills up. That was close to take, yes? Yes. Scherer Construction has an office here in Wausau. Scherer Construction offers commercial and custom home construction experience throughout central Wisconsin. For your next project, look no further than Scherer Construction. Check out their beautiful work at SchererConstruction.com.
Over to Krieger.
Pitcher
For out
retires
number 1.
Taylor Friedel. Brooke
Brings
Brown
up
walked
senior
and scored
left
back in the
fielder,
one-run second
Brown.
inning. Evergreens got 2 in the first and 1 in the second. Don't look now, but Mac Herpt has retired the last 5 batters that she's faced. So she's rolling right now. And there's a swing and a miss, a strike against Brooke Brown. And that's up and away, 1 ball and 1 strike.
Come on, Brookie.
TRW Auto Body in Mosinee offers top quality collision repair. Full body repair, 24-hour towing, courtesy loaner vehicles, and a lifetime warranty on their work. Swing and a miss for strike 2. TRW Auto Body in Mosinee is your friendly fender bender mender. A ball and 2 strikes to Brooke Brown. 1 out and nobody on. Swing and a miss. Brooke has struck out.
Center fielder,
Mac's 3rd strikeout.
Kelsey Meverden.
Kelsey Meverden has the Evergreens' only hit. Just got it over the head of the second baseman, a dunker into shallow right field. Inside for a ball. Sunshine peeking through the clouds. For now, it looks like any thunderstorms that come our way will be a later thing. Up high, 2 balls, no strikes. I don't know, thunder showers today. Everyone will have to mow their lawn by this weekend. Right, others are thinking, well, the greenskeeper will mow the lawn, of course.
Yeah, her name is Carol. Hope she's not listening. No supper tonight.
Count is 3 balls and no strikes. Mac Hurt has just consulted the wristband and throws that way up high. It's 2-out walk to Kelsey Meverden.
2-out walk for Meverden.
Kels has been on in both of her plate appearances.
Second baseman,
Here's Kelsey Woolley.
Number 4, Kelsey Woolley.
We've joked a little about those automatic lawnmowers, the electronic lawnmowers that they use at the DC Everest soccer complex. If I had a pickup truck, I'd be tempted to borrow one, bring it over to my house. Don't worry, guys, I'll have it back by the end of the weekend. That, to me, would be paradise. Sitting inside in the air conditioning, enjoying a lemonade, while watching some electronic thing do the lawn outside. Foul back, Woolley's down to the count, no balls, 2 strikes. Yeah, that would be technology we could use. Down low, runners going, and the Evergreens will put a 2-out man in scoring position. Kelsey Meverden takes second base. So Woolley at 1 ball and 2 strikes moves into the RBI spot here. To left field, it's down, and the Evergreens will get a run. The stolen base put a runner in scoring position and allows the Evergreens to get down there, and safe. Kelsey Woolley took another base on the throw that went through.
An RBI and a stolen base. The Woolley Beast in action.
Woolley with an RBI single.
Senior Sidney Spear.
To the top of the Everest batting order, Sidney Spear. And Woolley advancing on the throw is big because Sidney Spear, potent bat, gets to hit with a runner in scoring position. Foul back. 17-1 is the Everest baseball score now against West. That's a final on the 10-run rule. Oh, 1 pitch. Outside. 1-1. Yep, so Evergreens baseball, that brings their record, I believe, to 15-3. 15 wins in a row for Everest baseball. Started off the season with 3 losses, and none since. Served down the third base line and foul. I mean, it is possible that Everest baseball and that Everest softball will both be number 1 seeds going into the postseason. If the Evergreens want that number 1 seed, they're going to need to win one of the key games in their triangular. They're going to need to beat Eau Claire Memorial. Memorial year after year is a good baseball program. Evergreens slide that into the win column. They'll be in the captain's seat there. Foul back, catcher holds it. Sidney Spear has struck out and the inning is over. Evergreens get a walk, a hit, and tack on a run. We'll go to the top of the 5th. Our new score, 4-1 Evergreens on Zaleski Sports.
I knew I wanted to start an agency that honored those small town values like relationships and service. Our mission is to sell insurance ethically and with integrity to protect our clients' needs today, tomorrow, and in the future.
Not everybody understands insurance, and it's a good day when I can help give peace of mind.
When working with Access Insurance, we are a team, so you don't just get one of us, you get all 4 of us.
Access Insurance Agency, our business revolves around you.
Take your education out of the classroom and give New Spaces a spin. We're Wherever you are, North Central Technical College is there with flexible learning options, including rolling start dates and 100% online classes. Earn your degree around your life.
For the second time this afternoon, the Evergreens have punched the lead up to 3 runs. They led 3-0 and now lead 4-1. Olivia Barker in the number 8 spot to hit for Merrill here. For Addie Cluck, this is not a no-hitter situation. She's given up 2 hits, a single and a double. But she has struck out all 12 of the outs recorded so far via strikeout. Cluck faces the bottom of the order, 8, 9, and 1 batters. Up high, ball 1.
At the plate for the Blue Jays, Olivia Barker.
Up high, 2 balls, no strikes. "12 strikeouts, no walks, and 1 hit batter." There's a strike, 2 and 1. Swing and a miss. Late on that, 2 and 2. Ridgetop Exteriors say just like these players bring their best to the field, Ridgetop Exteriors brings top-tier performance to your home. Swing and a miss, another strikeout. Roofing, siding, windows, and doors, Ridgetop Exteriors has the winning strategy to protect your home. Online at ridgetopexteriors.com.
Danny Schilke at the plate.
Here's Gabby Wheeler to hit. Swing and a miss.
Check that, my bad. That's center fielder, number 3, Gabby Wheeler.
Wheeler was hit by a pitch after squaring around to bunt. She has scored the Blue Jays' only run. Popped up behind home plate, out of play. 1 hops the white minivan in the parking area. No, not mine.
Nope.
Late swing down the third base line. This is a fair ball. Thrown across the diamond, safe. Throw was low by Mara Meverton. That's an error. Well, you know what? We'll go to the press box jury here. Was Gabby Wheeler going to beat that out? If so, no error.
Do you think she's going to beat that out? I don't think so. I don't know. That's a tough one.
I'm staying with an error there on the throw that was down low and got away from the first baseman. Popped up in foul territory. It's on the roof of the Everest dugout. No balls, 2 strikes. Mammoth Mortgage
6, Danny Schilke,
is your opportunity for low rates, hassle-free mortgages for buying or refinancing throughout Wisconsin. For all your mortgage needs, look to Mammoth Mortgage. Back to first, runners back. Caught by the pitcher Cluck, and there's the second out.
The catch for out number 2.
It's the first out the Evergreens have recorded that's not a strikeout. I mean, that had to end at some point in this game, and here it does for the second out in the 5th inning.
Brings up catcher Kendall Klug.
Kendall Klug is 0 for 2, 2 strikeouts. Swing and a miss there. Blue Jays, to make the late innings interesting, have got to get this run home from first base. Foul back to the catcher Aubrey Klotz's glove. No balls, 2 strikes now. Cluck looks to close the door here on the 5th inning. Foul back. Coming home. Inside, they're saying that's a hit batter. grazed the uniform of Kendall Klug.
Kendall gets hit by a pitch, which brings up
Kendall Klug,
pitcher
beg your pardon.
Mac Herty.
First and second after an error and a hit batter. Mac Hurt to hit inside, ball one. Yeah, Mac had the RBI double back in the third inning that brought in Merrill's only run. Gapped it to left center. Throw down to first, runners back. While the Evergreens throw behind, the lead runner, Gabby Wheeler, will take third base. First and third now. Swing and a miss. A ball and 2 strikes. Addie Cluck looking to lock down a Blue Jays threat. Check to swing, that's up high. Not a strike. 1-1. Fouled off. Yeah, this is a big at-bat for the Blue Jays. Can Mac Hurt get the team closer? One of just 2 hits for the Blue Jays this afternoon off Addison Cluck. Fly ball. This is going to end the inning. To left field. Brooke Brown's got it.
Left fielder with the catch.
Blue Jays leave 2 aboard and do not score. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th. 4-1 Evergreens on Zaleski Sports.
Evergreens 4.
The first tube was bent in 1968 back in a garage by our house. Shortly after that, we moved into a rented space in a machine shop.
Moving into this building in 2000 at 90,000 square feet.
So right now we sit at 165,000 square feet.
150 employees. Every day we look at how grateful we are to be where we are, but we never forget where we started. Here at J&D Tube Benders, we're a full custom hydraulic tube manufacturer. We can do anything from your simple bent tube component to a fully welded assembly.
In every department at Dahl Auto, you'll find people who've been in the industry for decades. Sales staff with a deep knowledge, not just of cars, but how to build relationships. A service team who always double checks each other's work. Dozens of people you may never meet who've been working for years to make buying and servicing a car feel fast and easy. In over 100 years at Dahl Auto, we've learned to value experience. After working with our team, you'll value our experience too. Dahl Auto, simple.
Welcome back. Pitching change for the Blue Jays. Abby Krieger, who had been playing third base, is now in. This is a straight change. Mac Hurt will move from the pitcher's mound to third base. I'll give you Mac's pitching line in just a moment. Mac Hurt worked 4 innings, 4 runs, all are earned. Allowed just 2 hits, struck out 3, walked 4.
Pitcher for the Merrill
2 of the walked batters and 1 who was hit by a pitch came around to score. Here's Abby Krieger for the Evergreens, for the Blue Jays against Aubrey Klott. First ball swinging and it's hit to the gap, up against the fence in left center field. There's a leadoff double for the Evergreens.
Aubrey Klott with a stand-up leadoff double for the Evergreens brings up number 14, Junior Mara Meverden.
So Aubrey greets Abby with a line drive up against the chain link fence. Mara Meverden to hit by a pitch and popped out to the pitcher. Line drive there and over the left fielder's head. This is a hit, didn't touch the left fielder's glove. It's back-to-back doubles and a run scores for the Evergreens.
RBI double for Mara Meverden. Brings up
Certainly misplayed by Danny Schilke, the left fielder, but it didn't go off her glove. Back-to-back line drives, 5-1 Everest. Piper Schulz gets away from the catcher. A runner moves up from second to third. So the Evergreens have a rude introduction for Abby Krieger. Back-to-back doubles to start the home half of the fifth. Outside. Piper Scholes looking to keep the hit parade going. That is just foul. Just foul down the right field line. We had a pretty good look at it up here. That was indeed foul, but by a couple of inches, no more. Fleet Farm says no matter what your everyday life looks like, Fleet Farm has you covered. Best prices guaranteed. Auto, pet, bird, farm, snacks. Fleet Farm has everything you need at the lowest prices at Fleet Farm. Outside now 3-1 to Piper Scholes. Piper is 0 for 2 today. Outside corner, strike. Count is full. Abby Krieger still looking to record her first out here in the fifth inning. Up high, there's a walk. Evergreens have runners on the corners, still nobody out.
Scholes draws a walk.
Addison Cluck is 0 for 2. She'll take a turn.
The plate, number 2, pitcher Addison Cluck.
Low, ball 1. Runner from first base will take second. They throw down to third. Runners back safely. Evergreens already at 5-1. A hit to the outfield here brings in 2 more and blows this thing wide open. It's up high, 2 balls, no strikes.
It is Teacher Appreciation Night tonight. Right after the game, we'll announce the players' chosen teacher.
Up high, 3 balls, no strikes. I saw during girls soccer Teacher Appreciation Night, Riley Pazer, who's only been on the faculty for 2 years, is already somebody's favorite teacher.
Addison draws a walk.
Back-to-back walks
the
now, so
bases
4 batters have
for
come to the
Taylor
plate.
Friedel.
And no outs recorded. Taylor Friedel hits with runners at first and second. Merrill plays the infield in. Foul back, strike 1. Bases are loaded with Evergreens. Mara Meverden's at third, Piper Scholes is at second, and Addie Cluck's at first. On via a double and 2 walks. That's up high. Blue Jays play the infield in there as a force at home, so no tag is necessary on a ball hit on the ground. Swing and a miss. Taylor was looking for the home run swing there. 1-2. You know, just a hit in this spot could bring in 2 runs. Could be almost as good as the grand slam. Fouls that off, up against the fence, and it's in and out of the catcher's glove. Kendall Klug couldn't hold on to that. And the Blue Jays needed that out. Sherrill Tire and Service says for your tire and auto service needs, look to Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Great deals on the tires that fit your needs. A sure thing to get you back on the road from Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. It's low, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Coming home, that's high, 3-2. Nowhere to put Taylor with the bases full. And still nobody out. And that's a ball. Walks and a run. Back-to-back-to-back walks for Abby Krieger.
Now batting for the Evergreens, number 12, senior left fielder, Brooke Downtown Brown.
Here's Brooke Brown. First, we'll have a conference at the pitcher's mound. Maybe a pitcher's change here. Let's see. Abby Krieger still has the ball. Again, the Blue Jays have only 11 players suited up today, so it's not like it's a deep bench. The inning started off with back-to-back doubles. Aubrey Klott and Mara Meverden. And then 1, 2, 3 walks. Piper Scholes, Addison Cluck, and Taylor Friedel have all walked for the Evergreens.
At the plate, Brooke Brown.
Brooke Brown with a walk and a strikeout. Evergreens want a courtesy runner coming out here. Cluck will come out. Desiree Ringel will courtesy run.
Ringel.
Desiree's a sophomore. What must she think with all the senior talent on this roster? Brooke Brown and nobody out. Bases full. First ball swinging. It's a fly to center, and it's caught. Runner at third will tag and will come home. Another run's in. 7-1.
RBI's sack for Brown.
Brooke Brown will officially be credited with the sacrifice fly. Runners all advance to second and third.
Kelsey Meverden.
Foul back.
Okay.
So the Evergreens open this thing up. And here's a line drive sinking to center. It's down. One run will score, and the trailing runner will be held at third base.
Meverden with a RBI single.
A 4-run fifth inning, and it's 8-1.
Brings up number 4, senior second
Kelsey
baseman.
Meverden's got the third hit of the inning.
Woolley, beast.
Kelsey Woolley singled her last time up. She's 1 for 2 today. And the Evergreens can start to think about a 10-run rule win today. Kelsey Woolley in the batter's box represents the tying run. This ball on a double steal is thrown into the outfield. Another run comes in. Meverden successfully steals the base. Throwing error on the catcher allows the runner to come in from third. 5 runs, and it's 9-1 Everest. Again, Kelsey at the plate could make it an 11-1 victory for the Evergreens here in the 5th inning. That's up high. A 4-1 game when Abby Krieger came in. 9-1 now. Inside, 2-1. Yeah, just hypothetically, Kelsey Woolley puts one over the fence. This game would be officially done at 57 minutes of play. Tick-tock, tick-tock. Line drive, shortstop's got it. Throws across the diamond, got her. There's the second out of the inning. Ninth batter to hit in the inning is Sydney Spear. We are brought to you by Next Step Prosthetics, providing prosthetics and orthotics throughout central Wisconsin. Take your next step and contact Next Step Prosthetics today. Runner at second. Now there are 2 outs. Sid has walked twice and struck out once. Officially 0 for 1. She's scored a run. And the bunt is down. This is a great bunt. Not going to get her. A hit for Sydney Spear. And now a play at the plate. Out to end the inning. Evergreen's trying to get that runner in from third. Thrown out. Inning comes to a close. Evergreens get 5 runs and now lead 9-1. We'll go to the top of the 6th when we come right back on Zaleski Sports.
Elite Auto Care is a family-owned business providing top-notch car care to the Schofield, Weston, and Wausau area. They deliver honest and professional automotive repair and maintenance services with quality ASE certified technicians that you can trust. Elite Auto Care offers the latest technology and is equipped to handle all major and minor repairs on both foreign and domestic vehicles. From general maintenance, air conditioning and brakes to exhaust, axle repair, tires, or just a simple oil change. Turn to Elite Auto Care, your local family-owned auto business on Schofield Avenue in Schofield.
Here comes the top of the 6th. Evergreen stretch out that lead to 9-1. Next Step Prosthetics is providing prosthetics and orthotics throughout central Wisconsin. Take your next step. Contact Next Step Prosthetics today. Foundation Finance has started job making the money you need, flexible scheduling, a close-knit, fun-loving group, and full-time benefits from day one. Learn more at foundationfinance.com. Grace Hoff to hit against Addie Cluck. Grace has struck out in both of her plate appearances. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss there. No balls, 2 strikes. 13 strikeouts. No walks, 2 hit batters. That's Addie Cluck's line in today's game. Swing and a miss, got another strikeout. Going to have to throw down to first base to complete the strikeout.
Approaching the plate for the Blue Jays, number 4, pitcher Abby Krieger.
Abby Krieger started as the third baseman, now the pitcher for the Blue Jays. Allowed 5 runs in the home half of the 5th. She bats here in the 6th with 1 out and nobody on. Swing and a miss. Abby's a sophomore. No balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. So the strikeout parade continues. Strikeout number 15 for Addie. Blue Jays are going to use a pinch hitter with 2 outs and no one on.
Number 12 is
Reese Kaminsky.
Batting sophomore, number 12, Reese Kaminsky. Kaminsky at the plate for the Blue Jays.
Swing and a miss. Reese has the soft leg brace on the left knee. Swing and a miss at a high hard one. Strike 2. Newton Electric says from residential to commercial, industrial, and agriculture, Newton Electric in Wausau, serving central Wisconsin since 1977. Give them a call or online at NewtonElec.com. Swing and a miss.
3 up, 3 down for Madison Cluck, the senior pitcher.
Addie Cluck strikes out the side again. The Evergreens go to the bottom of the 6th with a 9-1 lead on Zaleski Sports.
Meverden and Shaw.
If the check engine light comes on in your car, do you address it or hope it goes away on its own? Pain is your body's check engine light signaling that something isn't right. Innovative Health in Weston can help identify and fix the aches and pains of everyday life. We deliver effective chiropractic care for every joint in your body, from your neck to your back to your knees and feet. With 4 doctors on staff and advanced treatment options, we've been consistently voted a top chiropractic and sports medicine clinic in central Wisconsin. Whether you're a high school athlete, a pregnant mom, or just feeling the wear and tear of life, give us a call at Innovative Health in Weston today.
We're back to the bottom of the 6th inning. If the Evergreens score 2 runs here, the game will come to an early end.
Number 5.
And it is 2, 3, and 4 in the Everest batting order due to hit.
That was Mr. Cypress's wedding song.
Aubrey Klott to hit.
Jiggy with it down there.
John's Auto Repair says for all your auto repair needs, Mosinee and Rothschild turn to John's Auto Repair. Just off Business 51, north of Mosinee. Auto repair you can trust. They'll have it done right and get you on your way. John's Auto Repair. A smash from Aubrey Klott, first player in the 2-hit club. I beg your pardon. Kelsey Meverton is already there with 2 singles. Klott's now got a double and a single.
Mara Meverton.
And the Evergreens hit safely to open the 6th. Mara Meverton doubled her last time up. She is the 10-run rule batter. Over the shortstop's head, back-to-back hits to open up the 6th.
Back-to-back hits here. Bringing up junior designated player number 18, Piper Scholes.
Here comes Piper Scholes. Again, if the 2 runners on board come home, that'd be 11 for the Evergreens, and that'd be the ball game. Swing and a miss. Yeah. Piper was looking for the big hit.
Yeah, she was looking at her dad in the stands on that one. He pulled it. It's okay, kiddo.
Right, is that the Piper Scholes fan club out in left center field? I think it is. Outside, 1 ball and 1 strike. Klott at second, Mara Meverton at first. Nobody out here in the 6th. Ground ball to second. Shortstop is late covering. They'll get just the force, but no chance to turn a double play.
Krieger to Scholes for out number 1.
Piper Scholes is on board with a fielder's choice.
Senior pitcher, Addison Cluck.
Runners still on base, first and third now. Piper Scholes is probably going to be asked to steal second, and then there'll be 2 in scoring position. She is going on the delayed steal, and there'll be no throw down. So now there are 2 in scoring position with 1 out. 1 ball and no strikes to Addison Cluck. Cluck's been phenomenal on the mound again, could win it with a hit to the outfield here. 2 balls and no strikes. Backey's Family Chiropractic of Rothschild has personalized chiropractic care no matter what issue your body's battling. Migraines, anxiety, stress, or youth issues. Let Backey's Family Chiropractic give you back the life you deserve. Inside for a strike. It's 2 balls and 1 strike to Cluck. Lead Car Toyota says discover unbeatable deals and award-winning service. Lead Car Toyota of Wausau, your full-service destination for everything Toyota. And a state-of-the-art collision center. Find us on North 20th Street in Wausau. Just foul down the third base side. Stay at 2 balls and 2 strikes. You see yesterday, football fans watching the schedule reveal. Is it a boy or a girl? No, it's the Packers and Lions to open up the season at Lambeau Field. As all the hotels in Green Bay are punching into their computers, 2-night minimum stay. As if they don't fleece you on the price of the room enough, they make you buy 2 nights.
He's great.
3-2 pitch coming. Fly ball to left. It's going to go back to the wall. It's gone. The game's over.
Gone. Walk off.
That's a fitting end for Addie Cluck, masterful on the mound, and a 3-run, game-winning, 10-run rule homer. 12-1 final score.
Addison Cluck.
Addie will tell us all about it on the upcoming Merrill Steel postgame show. A 3-run homer to left wins this one for the Evergreens, and the game comes to an end in the 6th instead of the 7th inning. Addie Cluck had 14 strikeouts on the mound today and no walks.
Addie also had 14 strikeouts.
Merrill Steel is your partner for structural steel fabrication. Consider moving your career to one of the largest growing fabrication companies in the upper Midwest. Apply today at merrillsteel.com. And our Everest fastball win, 12-1, brought to you by Nicolay Bank. Personal banking at its best. Locations in Stevens Point, Walsall, Colby, Medford, Edgar, and Merrill, or online at nicolaybank.com.
We can ask the teachers to line up behind the home dugout.
Evergreens 12 runs
and celebration by the
on 9 hits.
DC Everest team. Looking
Everest
good
committed 2 errors.
The storm is brewing.
Merrill Blue Jays with 1 run on 2 hits.
Time to get out of here.
Blue Jays committed 1 error.
Lauren, what'd you do to your
Again, our
team?
final score is 12-1. It is Teacher Appreciation Night, so stand by for that. Our Merrill Steel postgame show says consider moving your career to one of the largest growing fabrication companies in the upper Midwest. Apply today at merrillsteel.com. I'm Chris Conley. Evergreens go to 19-2 on the season and 10-1 in conference. They have clinched the outright Wisconsin Valley Conference title with today's win. Blue Jays fall to 7-11 on the season. It's going to wrap up our Zaleski sports coverage. Thank you for joining us. I'm Chris Conley.
Merrill Steel welcomes you as you join us in a virtual tour. Our main facility in Schofield, Wisconsin covers an area of roughly 46 acres and is home to our company headquarters. From this location, paired with our facilities in Comanche, Iowa and Springfield, Missouri, we are able to easily fulfill the needs of the industry nationwide. With nearly 1 million square feet of combined space between our 3 facilities, we are able to take on some of the biggest and most complex jobs, making us one of the top 5 steel fabricators in the country. We employ the best of the best welders, those who can weld efficiently with both metal core and flux core, and who aren't afraid to work hard. We also offer on-the-job training, so even beginner welders can learn the ropes and help us build it big. As a backup to our dedicated weld fab team, we have a robotic welder. Merrill Steel is the 4th in the U.S. to have gotten one, keeping us on the leading edge of technology. With the combination of both man and machine, no job is too big to handle, but they'd have no work on their hands without our machine operators. Where our fabrication process really begins is here. Our skilled machine ops team is responsible for bringing in the raw steel. Be it sawing, cutting, drilling, or punching, they make sure the steel is in the correct shape and size for our fab teams. As an addition to the machine ops team, we've recently purchased multiple Python X machines. These handy systems have given us increased productivity, unmatched cut quality, and predictable and consistent throughput. Moving away from fabrication, we come to our coating department. One of the unique benefits of working with Merrill Steel is our in-house blasting and painting capabilities. Many projects require a complex coating system, and that's where we shine above the competition. We regularly apply corrosion-resistant coating in-house, as well as intumescent fire protection when needed. We hold the endorsement for sophisticated paint and coating from AISC. This, along with our NACE certified inspectors, ensure a high-quality finish for every piece. The loading and staging process, sandwiched between the end of production and shipping, is an important step in the fabrication process. Within a moment's notice, we are able to handle and place an entire load onto a trailer for quick delivery to a job site. Finally, the last stage in our process is shipping. Our transit company, Merrill Steel Transit Services, is a wholly owned subsidiary of Merrill Steel Incorporated, consisting of more than 20 state-of-the-art trucks designed for transporting oversized and overweight shipments, along with hundreds of trailers ranging from 48-foot flatbeds to heavy-haul Jeep and booster combinations. We employ only the most highly skilled professional drivers, highly experienced mechanics, and knowledgeable office staff who work as a team to provide cost-effective service in a timely manner. Our shipping fleet is a major reason why we are able to be competitive throughout North America, including the contiguous 48 states, Alaska, and Canada. Thank you for taking the time to learn a little bit about us. We look forward to having you join us in building it big.
Number 12, Brooke Brown would like to recognize to be or not to be Mr. Cypress. Mr. Cypress is in the house. Number 14, Mara Meverden would like to recognize Mr. Hanson. An oldie but a goodie, very popular teacher. Number 16, Cindy Spear would like to recognize Mr. Biggie. Biggie Smalls, Smalley Biggs. Number 18, Piper Scholes would like to recognize Mrs. Zabel. One of my former students, number 23, Lauren Semro would like to recognize Mr. Seeley. Madison Hoppy, number 27, would like to recognize Miss Betry. Good health teacher that she is. Riley Rajak would like to recognize Miss Poplinski. And lastly, Evelyn Semro would like to recognize Miss Plowbach. Those are your 2025 teachers who are being recognized by the 19-2 Everest softball team. Congratulations, ladies and teachers. You do make a difference.
Yep, nope, not done an error on you.
No.
The Merrill Steel postgame show Evergreens are 12-1 six-inning winners today over Merrill. Team is back to its winning ways. Coach, the team seems loose, no panic after a couple of losses over the last few games.
And that's something that I'm happy to see. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, what would you like to see as you gear up for postseason? I mean, that's just around the corner now. The team checks one of the boxes, conference champions outright already.
Yep, it's continue to be hungry. Be continuing to have that drive that, hey, we're going to continue to work and you have to do your best to beat us.
I'm curious when we chat with Addie Cluck, what are you going to talk about more when you get home, the strikeouts or the home run to win this thing?
I don't know. The game was just really fun overall. It was a good team win. Yeah, we got our bats going. That was really nice.
It was a 14 strikeout game. Have you ever struck out the first 12, which is what you did today?
I don't know if that's ever happened, but yeah, they just take it pitch by pitch.
Tell us about the home run. Did you have a sense that was going to clear the wall when you hit it?
Not really. The first couple at bats were a little rough, so I just had to take a breath and take it pitch by pitch again with batting.
Addie Cluck gives up just 2 hits, strikes out 14, didn't walk anyone today, and has the game-winning home run in the 6th inning. That's a nice afternoon of work. Evergreens are 12-1 winners over the Merrill Blue Jays. That wraps up our Merrill Steel postgame show. I'm Chris Conley. Good night, everybody. Doing in the house for us, please.
I'm Addison Cluck, and I'm in the house.
Thanks a lot.